Hey everybody, it's Leslie. It's been a while that I've made a video, but a lot happened yesterday, and I want to really dedicate a video to this because I was a wreck. I'm eating my vitamin C. First off, it didn't really hit me about this surgery and about how much it's impacted my life. And it'll be a week tomorrow. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow that I've had it. And I didn't really even think about exactly how it would be like, because obviously you have to live an experience to know what it would truly feel like, no matter how many times a person can tell you what it's gonna be like. You have to go through it to know how you're gonna react. So yesterday I was at home and pretty much, in a lack of for a better word, completely lost it as far as emotionally. I don't know what it was, I don't know what triggered it, but I think, and I may cry in this video just remembering, because it was a long day yesterday. I cried for many hours. So pretty much yesterday, I don't know exactly what triggered it, what happened, but I was just at home. I hadn't gone out in a couple days. You know, we don't have much money, so we couldn't really do anything, go out anywhere. Couldn't take the baby anywhere because he was really sick. So we were healing him, healing me. My husband was, helping so much. He was washing our cars and doing laundry and this and that, being great. And this is my normal spot where I'm at. I decided this weekend I was going to completely scrapbook the whole weekend and do crafts, which is something I love. I figured, if I do something for me, I'll feel content and feel like it was something that, that I can do, and I'll feel better. Well, what happened was I spent Friday night, Saturday, all day Saturday, and Sunday morning doing cards, and I did all our Christmas cards. My tradition is to hand make my Christmas cards every year, and I did them all. There were like 50 of them. And after that, I was just kind of like that whole bored feeling again, that blah feeling. But then it transitioned into something more severe, more like anxiety, I guess, or a panic attack. I never have had a panic attack, but I just felt inside something was wrong. And my mom, that could be a whole nother channel in itself. I live with my mom because, money is hard and we help each other out. But I don't like being here. I wish we had our own privacy. She's, as a mother, very into my life and into how I raise my child, into how I talk to my husband, into how I do everything. And so I have her temper, so we're just alike, so we clash a lot. So I don't really have a really good relationship with her. We're close, but we're very distant, if that makes any sense. So she comes over and she asks, is everything okay? And I said, yeah, I'm alright. I'll be alright. I just shrug it off. My son, granted, is very clingy when he's sick, so he's trying to climb me and get on me, and I'm pushing him away, or I'm holding him for a little bit. I have been picking him up, and the doctor's like, absolutely not. He weighs 30 pounds, so I cannot pick him up. But I have him because I don't have a choice. I mean, he keeps wanting only me. So my mom's like, I'll help you with the baby. She had worked graveyard. She had just woken up, and she took him for a while, and then she comes back later, 30 minutes later. And she's like, I see that you're really sad. Why don't you go take a drive, or maybe you need to get out of the house? What's wrong? And I started to break into tears, and I said that I don't know. I have no idea what's wrong. And she said something to me that normally I kind of brush off everything my mom says, and I just don't, because we're in each other's faces 24/7, I try to ignore her, and, I tend to tune her out. But what she said yesterday made a whole lot of sense. And I didn't want to tell her there in that moment that she was right, but she was right. And she said, you know, I know it's really hard right now for you, not being able to eat and do things revolving food that you want to do, but I think what's the matter is that you miss the fact that you can go to food for comfort when you're bored or when you're depressed. And, you know, she's like, you know, we're all broke, all of us, my whole family. And she's just like, you know, when you're broke, you can't go out, you don't have money to do anything. So when you're here, you spend watching TV and eating. You'll go in the pantry and eat popcorn, snack, graze, because there's nothing else to do when you're upset and you're poor. And this is true. I've been worried a lot, very stressed out about money. I haven't been working. I've only been out of work for 2 weeks, but I'm going to go back next week. I feel great, which is great news. I feel fantastic. I cannot wait to get back to work. But aside from that, she made a lot of sense. So I just felt like this anxiety inside, and it was just more and more and more. And my husband comes in, he was washing the cars, and he's like, what is wrong? He freaked out, and I said, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of depressed right now. I don't know what's the matter. It's not you. I just need to leave. So hurry up with the car and take the baby. So I did that. I got ready real quick. I mean, I was in my pajamas like I am now all weekend long. That's not good. I take showers, but I would just be back in my grunge wear. And I take a drive, and I wind up at my friend's house. I'm texting her throughout this whole breakdown. I mean, bawling like you wouldn't believe, just crying. And I'm texting her, and I said, you know, I have nowhere to go. I'm getting on the freeway. I'm heading out your way, you know. And she's like, do you want to come over? I'm like, that'd be great. So I went over there, and I parked the car outside her house. She lives in Rancho. She only lives, like, on the freeway maybe, like, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes. There was no traffic or anything. And I park, and I completely just break down. Like, I put the car in park, I shut it off, I call her, I said, hey, I'm outside, like, in the little words that I could, I said, I can't stop crying, that's why I can't come inside yet, I don't want to scare the kids, she has 2 kids, and, this is like one of my best friends, you know, I've known the kids their whole lives, she was in our wedding, her and her husband were in our wedding, yada yada. So she's like, don't worry about it, the kids are next door playing, I'm gonna come and get you. So she went outside, and I hugged her for like ever, and I'm crying, and I'm like, you know what, I have no idea what's wrong, but my mom said something that scares me, and, you know, I don't know what's the matter. So she's like, come on in, you know, husband's fixing a faucet, just, you know, I'm not doing anything, the kids aren't even in the house, so come on in. So to make a long story short, I stayed there for a couple hours to watch a movie. I think we watched Bad Teacher, which was not as funny as I thought, but it was good. And she made me feel better. The second that I left and got on the freeway, she lives very close to the freeway. The second I left, I started crying again. Okay, I already told you guys that I'm on antidepressants, and I thought that I didn't need them. I guess I do still need them. I guess I still need them for another reason this time around. I don't think I need them for just being angry or feeling depressed, but this time I think it's more feeling blue for the fact that I can't, when I cook for my family, I can't eat with them. When we go out, I can't socially participate in eating, which eating is a social thing. And I don't know exactly what it is. I think I'm scared of the change that my body's gonna go through and all these things. And the reason why I'm doing, this will probably be a two-parter, by the way, I have like a couple minutes left. The reason why I'm doing this topic is because I don't want all the ones that are waiting for their surgery date and their surgery and their excitement and they're scared and all this stuff. You have to look at the bad stuff and the good stuff. Everyone's different. Excuse me. Everyone's different. But this is kind of what I've been dealing with. I've lost quite a bit of weight so far. And I'm happy with that. I noticed my clothes are fitting me a little looser and everything. But I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't like attention. A lot of people are telling me, oh my gosh, you're going to be a model, you're going to be so pretty, much prettier, you're gorgeous, this and that. And I really appreciate the compliments, but I've never been the one to take compliments well. I've always had self-esteem issues, and I guess when I found my husband and he loved me for me, they went away because I knew that he accepted me for who I was and how I was, and he still does. He actually doesn't even want me to lose that much weight. He likes me chunky. Bless that man. God bless that man. He's always accepted me for how I was, for how I am, how I've been. So I guess my fear is just changing to where I feel like a freak. The way I eat is hardly anything, and I haven't even gone to eat out with people, but I see how my family sees what I eat, and they have pity on me because they feel like I'm still going to be hungry. And in my head, I am still hungry, but I know I'm not. So, this is kind of what it's been going on lately. And I'm okay. The reason why I'm crying right now is because I'm remembering how it felt yesterday, but I'm completely okay right now. It just, obviously it hurts. It hurts all those sad feelings and the fact that I'm going to be changing, and I'm one to embrace change, but slowly, and this is going way too fast for me, but it is what it is. So, I'm going to stop it here because I think the timer is about to go off, and I'm going to keep going with the part 2. So I'll be right back.